I know, I get it. Bergen County is known for its high taxes. I get it. But hold on there. There are some towns that have low tax rates, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So you're not going to want to miss this one. And I'm talking about towns with homes in the $1 million and higher price range, and I'm talking about towns that are in the more affordable price point of like $300,000 to say $500,000. So you're not going to want to miss this one, guys. So stick around. Let's get started. If high taxes is what's keeping you from moving to Bergen County, this video is for you. There are towns that have lower property tax rates, which keeps the property taxes low, obviously. And I'm talking about towns that have a property tax rate under 2%. So I thought it would be important to share this information. I thought anybody who's looking to move to Bergen County and they're just scared about the taxes, hold on. Got a list for you. I got your back. So I'm going to get into that list right now. Before I get started, you got to do me a big favor. Got to hit the like button, okay? Thanks. And if you're new here to my channel, you can subscribe too. That would be totally amazing. Thanks. So here we go. Here is my list. So starting off at number 1, we have Alpine, New Jersey. Alpine's tax rate is 0.759%. Yeah, however, Alpine is probably one of the most expensive towns as far as homes go. Right now, when I just checked MLS, the cheapest price in Alpine is $1.6 million. Huh? So they go anywhere up to 5-10 million or higher on homes there. So obviously a lot of wealthy people and some famous people do live in Alpine, but the property tax rate is really low. The only thing with Alpine is you don't have a mail service. So if you want to get your mail, you got to drive down to the local post office. Also, there's no downtown in Alpine, and there is no high school in Alpine. So students have to attend Tenafly High School. Next, we have Rockley, New Jersey. Rockley's tax rate is 0.871%. Now, home prices in this town are also like Alpine. They're $1 million or more. It's a tiny little town, doesn't have much of a downtown, doesn't even have their own public school system. So children who live in Rockley attend the North Vale public school system. Next, we have Saddle River. Saddle River's tax rate is 0.959%. Now, you can find homes there for just under $1 million, but they're kind of hard to come by. And if you do come by them, they probably are going to need some work. But generally, the home prices in Saddle River are $1 million and higher. Now, what's unique about Saddle River is that their public school system is one elementary school that goes to 5th grade. And then from there, the students attend Ramsey Middle School, which is right next door. And then for high school, they have a choice to go to either Ramsey High School or Northern Highlands Regional High School. The next town on my list is Englewood Cliffs. Englewood Cliffs has a property tax rate of 1.15%. Now, what offsets these taxes and keeps the taxes low in the residents is that there are a lot of corporations in Englewood Cliffs, and that's what's helping keeping that tax rate low. Now, home prices here, you're looking about maybe $600,000-$700,000 and higher, but on average, your home prices there are definitely going to be north of $700,000. Next, we have Palisades Park. Palisades Park is pretty accessible to New York City. It has a tax rate of 1.543%. Home prices fall around the $400,000 range, and they can go higher, but it is a pretty reasonable town as far as home prices go. And again, it's accessible to New York City, so those of you who are looking to move out of Manhattan but need to get back in, Palisades Park is definitely a good choice. Next, we have Paramus. Paramus is centrally located in Bergen County. Their tax rate is 1.595%. Your average home price is about $600,000 in Paramus. And I got to tell you, Paramus is hot. It is a super competitive town to get a house there. And I think mainly because of those low taxes and because of its location. It's centrally located in Bergen County. Now, what's offsetting those taxes in Paramus? Well, unless you lived under a rock here in New Jersey, Paramus is known to be the shopping mecca of Bergen County. You have the Garden State Plaza, you have Paramus Park Mall, and all sorts of other shopping centers. There's also some corporations that call Paramus home, which help offset the taxes as well. Moving on up, my next town is Franklin Lakes. Lakes has a property tax rate of 1.648%. Now, you can find homes there for as low as $600,000. They're going to need some work, but on average, you're looking to spend about $900,000 or higher, into the millions. But Franklin Lakes is a beautiful town. It's a lot of open space. You're looking at homes of like on an acre or more, and it is really beautiful. They have a great school system, and the students actually they have a choice to attend two high schools, either Ramapo High School or Indian Hills High School. So that's kind of helping keeping those taxes low because they don't have their own high school to maintain. Next is Carlstadt. Carlstadt's property tax rate is 1.775%, and their average home price, you're looking between $300,000 and $400,000. So this is a really affordable town. And what's great about Carlstadt is it's very accessible to New York City. Now, if you have children, you're going to move to this town, you are going to attend a regional high school, which is called Beckton Regional High School. So Carlstadt does not have their own high school. They do have their own public school system up to 8th grade, but then they go to a different high school. Next on the list is East Rutherford. East Rutherford's property tax rate is 1.819%, and what keeps their tax base low, it's, again, you have corporations, you also have MetLife Stadium where the New York Giants play, and the Jets, we'll let the Jets play there. And if you haven't heard of the American Dream Mall, that's also located in East Rutherford. So you have these big businesses and corporations that are help offsetting those property taxes. Okay, next up on the list is Wyckoff. If you haven't seen my video about Wyckoff, I highly suggest you check it out. It's right over here. I did that about a year ago. Wyckoff's property tax rate is 1.835%. Now, you can find homes here as low as $400,000, but plan on seeing home prices fall around the $700,000, $800,000 and up price range. Now, like Franklin Lakes, Wyckoff does share a high school. They have their own public school system up until 8th grade, and then they can either attend Ramapo High School or Indian Hills, just like Franklin Lakes. Last but not least, my favorite town, Mahwah. Mahwah's tax rate is 1.904%. Now, the average home price here, you're looking about $500,000 to $600,000 and higher. We do have some $1 million homes here. Like Englewood Cliffs, Mahwah's taxes are low because of the number of corporations that call Mahwah home, and that helps offset our taxes. So like similar to Franklin Lakes and Wyckoff, if you buy a house here, you definitely are going to get some space. You can get a half acre or more. Mahwah also has a lot of townhome communities that are very popular. So there you have it. There's my list of the towns in Bergen County with the lowest tax rates. And if you want to know what the best towns to live in Bergen County, you're going to check this one out right here. I highly recommend you look at that. If you're thinking of moving to Bergen County, you start your research right there. Thank you so much for watching me today. I'm Jackie Baker with Coldwell Banker Realty, and I will see you next time.